Madam Evelyn Kane. She is the front office manager of the Westin Kolkata Rajarhat Hotel, which is going to the newest and the biggest property of Kolkata. So she'll be addressing you, and similarly she'll be sharing her personal views and experiences and feelings about the industry, so that those the students who are dreaming for becoming a front office manager in near future after passing out from this college, definitely her experiences are going to help them. Thank you. And I'd like to call upon Madam Evelyn Ken on the stage to share her views and experiences with our students. Please, ma'am.
5 minutes to afternoon, so good morning everybody. My name is Evelyn Keen, and as Mr. Sudeepto said, I worked with the Westin Kolkata Rajarhat as front office manager. Following Chef Pandey is very difficult because I know he kept, the audiences engrossed with his jokes and very good motivation. If I probably listened to you 10 years back, I would have been an executive chef today. I would like to thank Principal Gomes for inviting me here today and to share my personal experience with you. So I passed out of IHM Hyderabad in the year 2005. Initially when I joined college, I wanted to work with F&B service. But gradually through the years, people told me that I would be a better person in front office than in F&B, though I worked equally hard. In food and beverage during my training. They said that front office would be a better department. Like many people who are in college, you think that front office is easy. It's a 9-hour job. You do not have to work hard. It's very glamorous. You get to talk to people, and that's what I like to do. But though it is, some of that is true, a lot of things is not true. I'm here to tell you about my personal experience on how to become a front office manager. There is no formula for becoming a front office manager. Like I cannot tell you that if you follow, A, B, C, D to the T, you will become a front office manager. So this is completely on who you are as a person and what do you like to do. I know that I am good at front office because I have a passion to deal with people and serve people. So when I started my career in Park Hyatt Goa in the year 2005, I started off as a guest service associate, not a management trainee or a corporate trainee, but I worked with Park Hyatt for 4 years. Within a year and a half, I was promoted to a team leader, and within 6 months, I was promoted to a duty manager. Because so while I was working in Park Hyatt Goa, you cannot have a goal that I want to be this in 1 year, or I want to become a duty manager in 2 years, or I want to become a front office manager within 5 years or 6 years. Those may be long-term goals, but in front office, one thing that got me through, 8 years in front office is to have an everyday goal. Okay, so every day I would wake up in the morning and I would have a goal of what I was going to do today. Okay, it could be, pleasing your guests at check-in, talking to your guests every day at checkout, handling at least 5 complaints every day, or, upselling rooms and getting the highest revenue or making more membership. You need to have everyday goals for yourself, firstly. Okay, only when you become a very good associate, you then, so as an associate, though I was a very good associate for a year, for 6 months as a guest service associate, I was practicing to become a team leader. So I would do the job of a team leader, so I would take the team leader checklist and I would work on that. Even though I had a 9-hour shift, I would come early to work, only to learn other areas and to do other things. I would stay back beyond my work hours, again to do the same thing. So my first salary was 4,800 rupees, and I had a rent of 2,500. Okay, so if you want to really make it in the industry, salary is one thing you should not look for. you know, 9 hours of job is not what you should look for. It is what you're learning, who are you learning from, and what do you want to do every day that will make you a better person. Okay, don't get disheartened when you go for interviews and you don't get selected. I have failed interviews as well, and they are learning experiences. But again, every company, you know, be it the Taj, be it the Oberoi, be it the Hyatt, or Starwood or Marriott, everyone has different expectations from employees. While you may not be a fit in one company, you are a perfect fit in the other. So you need to know what do you want, what do you wish to deliver, and you know, you need to carry the confidence, and then you will make it through. Okay, I know that I always had the passion for front office, and that's what I wanted to do. But apart from that, you know, you need to have complete thorough knowledge of different areas. So when I started off in front office as associate, front office would take care of reception, guest relations, concierge, and operators. But front office has evolved way more, you know, ever since. So now as front office manager at the Westin Kolkata, I take care of the reception, guest relations, concierge, transportation, doormen, valets, the pool side, the fitness center, reservations, operators. So every day is a learning process. Even today, I learn different things every day. So every day is a learning process. You have to know your areas very well. So apart from having the passion to do what you want to do, you need to have the right attitude. You need to carry the confidence with you. You need to be adaptable. You always have to say, yes, I will do this to learn more and to grow more. Sometimes I see people, you know, who would say that I will not, you know, lift up a chair because it is not a front office job to lift up a chair. You know, it is something as simple as lifting up a chair, but you are perceived as a person who wants to do things and who's open to do things. Okay, so carrying the right attitude, being adaptable to different situations, having the right communication, decision-making skills are most important as front office manager. Tomorrow when my general manager is on leave, I am the one who has to take care of the hotel. So in his absence, I have to take the right decisions. You know, you will have a lot of guests who will come to the hotel, some with genuine complaints, but some with, you know, who would only come with complaints to say that if you do not, you know, give me a free meal or a free room, I will write on TripAdvisor or I will write to your corporate. Then how do you deal with that is a situation. So how do you deal with different guests, difficult guests, easy guests? They are all learning situations every day. Like I said, you have to have complete knowledge of all the areas that you're taking care of. Managing people is one of the things that I learn every day. So I right now have a team of 30. Eventually I will have a team of 60. Everybody is different. How do you train them? How do you motivate them? How do you influence them? And one of the most important things is, as a head of the department or as a front office manager, is you have, you know, these bright set of people who come to you to make a career for themselves. How do you motivate them and how do you help them grow every day is, you know, a task in itself, and it's something that I enjoy doing the most. So one of the things that has helped me become who I am is to see the people under you grow, even if they, you know, surpass you. I can be a front office manager today, and somebody who was my AFOM could be my director of rooms tomorrow. But that is your, what is the word? It is your accomplishment to see people under you grow even beyond you. So having integrity, having the right interpersonal skills. So as front office manager, you have to deal with different departments, housekeeping, engineering. So how do you get work done is also something that you learn. Commercial awareness. So I think that one of the things, you know, in learning, so two of the things that is very important is reading a lot of books so that you have the right knowledge, and traveling. Visiting other properties to see what your competition is doing, how do you need to keep yourself on your feet, So traveling to different countries, see what others are doing, and try to implement that in your work every day. So, 20 years back, hotels were using book systems. So when you would go to a hotel to check in, they would ask you to sign your name in a register. But now hotels have evolved a lot. While you have system check-ins and paper registration cards, now hotels are evolving to e-registration cards. So when you check in, you do not have to sign a paper. You can even sign off on a iPad or even check in on your mobile on an application. So this is just an example of how companies are evolving. So you cannot so as front office manager, one of the things is that you need to know what the industry is doing, and you need to be one step ahead of them. So you always have to think of one step ahead of people. You cannot do what everybody else is doing. Okay, growing in the industry, you need to always have a mentor. Okay, so I had a mentor in Goa growing up in the industry, and while you work with a lot of managers and a lot of people, you need to understand what are the right characteristics that you wish to pick up from people. So while I had a director of rooms who was extremely good at people management, I had a front office manager who was very good at decision making skills and handling complaints. So you don't have to ideally have just one mentor, but you can learn different things from different people, and you can try to emulate that in your work every day. So practice as you're learning every day and try to become a better person and a different person every day. That's about it from me. Does anyone have any questions? Yes, please, Rohan.
Ma'am, as you just mentioned that you will need to hear like 5 complaints daily. Okay, not exactly 5, but near about 5.
It's a goal.
It's yeah.
Yes.
So how did you and how do you like manage to replenish your good mood after those complaints? You might you come across people who are not very good.
Of course.
And so how do you manage to replenish your like good mood, motivation, and that attitude where you like come back to the work? Like how do you do that?
That's a nice question. Okay, so being in front office, as I said, you need to be passionate. So if you are passionate for the job, you have to be mentally prepared that you will come across people who may not like what you're offering to them, who would have higher expectations. You need to be mentally prepared to handle all of these things. So even though I have a guest who is crying in front of me, or who's complaining, or who's bleeding in front of me, because I've seen people, with an arm hanging off their shoulder, and a lot of situations, you need to be mentally prepared to handle this. Not all complaints do you have to smile, but yes, there are a lot of complaints that when you deal with it with confidence, you will get through to it. To handle complaints, you need to have the knowledge of what you're dealing with. If somebody tells you that, my AC is not working, while you cannot fix the AC, you can offer alternatives or suggestions. It is a basic complaint that you deal with every day, but you need to have the knowledge of what you can do. Again, first-hand complaints, you may not know what to do in a first situation, so you can learn from somebody. So one of the things that I would practice growing up as team leader or as duty manager, that if I was handling a complaint that I had no clue what I was going to say to a guest, and the guest said, call your duty manager or call your senior, I would go to my duty manager or go to my senior and say, the guest has so-and-so complaint, I've offered this to him, he is not happy and he wants to meet you, but you tell me what are you going to say and what are you going to do, and I'm going to go outside and I'm going to deliver that to the guest. And that's how, only when you face the situation is when you learn the situation. So I know a lot of people, even now, they say, there's a guest complaint, you go handle it. But to learn, you have to deal with it. So fear, like Chef was saying, happiness is a state of mind, sadness is a state of mind, fear is also a state of mind. So some people have a fear of dealing with complaints, but the moment you face it, that's when you learn and that's when you grow. You have to, because along with passion comes self-motivation. Okay, you need to be motivated every day to come to work. If you get up every morning and you think that आज काम पे जाना नहीं है, then maybe you're in the wrong place or you're doing the wrong thing. So you need to be motivated, self-motivated to kick yourself every day, come to work and do what you love to do. So handling complaints, dealing with guests, dealing with situations, it will come to you automatically to smile at the end of a complaint. So you handle a complaint, you meet the next guest and you have to smile. So that will come along with passion and it will come with self-motivation. Does anyone have any more questions?
Ma'am, I have
Yes.
question. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
My question is that what about the learning of different kinds of language to being a front office manager or front office person?
Okay, so I am a front office manager and I only know English, Hindi, and I am from Hyderabad, so I know Telugu. Okay, again, it is completely based on the organization or what country you want to work for. Like, I know if you want to join a core group of hotels, they would prefer people, who have foreign language experience. Though it is not a hard and fast rule that you need to, know foreign languages, but it is an addition to your CV. It is an addition to your growth and your experience to know different languages. So if tomorrow I want to go outside the country and I want to work outside, then yes, knowing a foreign language will definitely help you. But, currently I'm here and I have people who work, in the Middle East and in the US. And they are happy with English as a language as well. So whatever languages you know, you need to be very good at that. That is number one. And then yes, having a language of, French or Spanish or German would be an addition to your CV. So it would be recommended that you would do it. But again, not a hard and fast rule to know a foreign language.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, it is a fact that front office people come have to deal with many different type of people and come in have to face many difficult situations. So,
That's
ma'am,
right.
I would like to ask you, what is the most difficult situation you have faced?
Okay, there are many difficult situations that I face. Along with being front office manager, you may have a seat. So along with being front office manager, as I said, one of the things that I have to do every day is to motivate your people and influence your people. Guest complaints are also there. But, when you have big dreams for a person in your team that you are going to do really well and I want to mentor you and groom you to be the right person and to be a good front office person, but then sometimes when they leave you midway, then it is a little demotivating. When it comes to guests, one of the most difficult situation I faced was in Park Hyatt Goa, where there was a guest who was a very good swimmer, and early morning he went into the beach side and he actually drowned. While having a death in the hotel could be a once in a year situation that you would deal with. I think it is the after, when you're dealing with the family and you're dealing with grieving family members, it is extremely difficult to calm a person down who has lost a father or who has lost a husband, in that situation. So I think at that moment for me, one of the most difficult thing was I knew what I had to do. There was a guest who drowned. I knew I had to call the authorities. I had to inform the family members. But when the family members reached the hotel and I had to take care of them, I think that was the most difficult situation that I've faced
Thank you, ma'am.
till now. Thank you. Okay, thank you for listening to me. And I wish you all the best in your careers. Thank you.